Previously on Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. Aye, you suck! And now back to Edgeworth noises. Hello! This is NicoB, back with some more Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. When we last left off, we completed case 3, and actually thought it was pretty good for a case 3, you know? I liked how I like how so far everything's tying in, though, to this main story, which appears to be this smuggling ring. It's really jumping around a lot on the timeline, though, and it's like so essentially we start off with the first case, then we jump back in time to the second case, then we went forward in time from there, but still back in time from the first case to the third case, and now we're going even further back in time from the third case to like 7 years ago. Oh my god, I'm breaking it! But anyway, I'm looking forward to this. Usually the last time we played the flashback cases and Trials and Tribulations was really good. You guys said this case is quite good, so can't wait to see what it's about. Can't wait to see where the hell met Kay Faraday. She and I were lovers. Oh wait, she was probably way too young. Kay Faraday, the young lady who calls herself the second Yatagrasu. Piece of cloth that she conjured up has taken me back to many years ago. This long flashback is all occurring in the span of 5 seconds in my amazing brain. 7 years earlier! Oh my god, am I actually appearing in this fucking game? Who the hell are these two douches? Yeah, that's right, I did it! I killed the guy! I fucking murdered the shit out of him, dude! But it was a great thing Yatacross and told me to do it! What the?
I'll ask the vendor, just what exactly are you trying to say?
Don't get, I know the truth, I did it. The Yatagrasu.
Who the? What is this? Alter Phoenix Wright? Good God.
Yeah, there's the man standing over there, the prosecutor's bench. Are you saying that I'm the Yatagrasu? Don't you dare deny it. You told me to kill him when you stuck the embassy.
His voice keeps changing for some reason.
We claim that Mr. Faraday is the Yatagrasu.
God damn it! This is auto-scrolling shit.
Rather hard to round up here. Yeah, please listen to me. I'm telling the truth. You can't believe me.
Fuck you! I don't give a shit about any of you people. And not Phoenix Wright, not Edgeworth people. You can all fucking die. Burn hell! In accordance with the defendant's accusation, a new prosecutor shall be called to replace Mr. Faraday. This court will be in recess until I find who the fuck that'd be. I wonder who that could possibly be. Says flashback judge. Oh, look at me. It's young, sexy, edgy, baby. Oh, and I'm sporting my sexy coat with the little bits of black. And Val Karma is my favorite human being in the world. He is such a cool guy. What in the world is going on behind him? Okay, I see one old lady who seems to be barely holding onto her cane there, and then what is that guy on the left doing? Is he trying to get water out of the water fountain? Or open a trash can? What is that? Come on, I'm so thirsty, please! Please, let me, I just want a drink. Dude, just give it up, bro. Okay, September 10th, 3:20 p.m. to score third floor lobby. Oh my god, yes! Oh, I feel like my neck scarf is even fruffier in the flashback. God, it's good to be me. It's almost time for me to enter the courtroom. Okay, now this has to take place after the Dahlia, Dahlia, the one where from the third game where the guy killed himself with the poison, right? This has to be because that was Edgeworth's first case. Wait, right? And so it is that my first assignment as a prosecutor will be as a replacement for a prosecutor who has been accused by the defendant. What? Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. God, where'd you come? I've come here from the future to say what the fuck is happening. Seriously, I thought it was supposed to be his like star open case. Oh, maybe this is okay. Maybe he's saying then that maybe it was his first case as because this one he says he's acting as a replacement. So that was his first case as like a genuine prosecutor. He wasn't replacing anybody, I guess. That's a little bit confusing. And this guy's supposed to be Kay's dad. Okay. Been accused by the defendant. I thought that was a. For a second, I was like, what is it behind? Is that a salad bar? Oh no, it's it's a building or something. Edgeworth. Oh, sir. Oh, my balls fell off and then jumped back on again. Yes, I am back from the motherfucking dead. Yes. Good Lord, Nico, when was the last time you used this voice? And it wasn't my crazy daughter. Have you read over all of the documents regarding this trial? Yes, sir. I've memorized everything there is to know. Very good. The paperwork for the prosecutor's substitution is just about to complete. Fucking bullet in my arm. Edgeworth, always bear in mind that as your mentor, I, Manfred von Karma, am better than you in every way. I snap my fingers at you! I'll accept nothing short of perfection. I understand, sir. God. I wish one day I'll be able to get my next scarf as froofy as yours. Yeah, right, you wish, you fucking douche. To have the chance to stand in court at such an early stage of my career, I am honored and proud! And hot! As I have watched over your studies, I can give you this very rare chance. Prove yourself, crush the defendant's pathetic lies into oblivion. Oblivion! Yes, sir! Such a legendary prosecutor's watching over and judging my performance. Oh my god. I have to be perfect in every way. I must! I will kill anyone! Oh, I didn't know you had a cane. Yes, because I'm old and feeble, but that doesn't mean I won't tase the fuck out of a bitch. Today's trial should have ended in just 1 minute. Because the defendant was picked up by the security camera, correct? Exactly. The killer had the gall to say that he had only killed because he was instructed to do so. Even more outrageous is his claim that the case prosecutor, Baron Faraday, gave the order. What? Look at the weird picture of this guy. What in the... Look at his face. He looks so weird. It's something about his eyebrow, actually. His left eyebrow. Or I guess it was his right, but... Just like... He just looks like... what are you gonna do? Ha! Faraday is such a fool. He's been cornered by his very own prey. God, he looks so fucking evil, doesn't he? Look how evil Von Karma looked. So, he's dead, right? We don't seem to ever talk about what we do with all the criminals that that get tried, but they're fucking, well, no, actually, we did actually at some point, because Dahlia fucking died, right? She was fucking executed. We chopped that bitch's head off. I'm guessing so, yeah, Von Karma's probably fucking dead too, if he didn't die in prison. So are you an acquaintance of Mr. Bern Faraday? He's a pathetic man who speaks nothing but nonsense. Nonsense? He once tried to explain to me a way of punishing those who cannot be brought to court. Those cannot be brought to court? That is nonsense for no man who is above the law. Isn't that right, Von Karma? I did good, right? Right, German daddy? Well, there's always a few exceptions. However, there's no reason to even deal with such individuals. A prosecutor is a guardian of the court, one with no obligation to outside matters. Thus, there is no reason to deal with such individuals, I see. Yes, you are a good mentor. I must discard any feelings I have for people. Edgeworth, disgracing yourself as Faraday will not be forgiven. Have no fear, I will not let you down, sir. God, I was such a douche back then. Even more of a douche than I am now. In place of the accused prosecutor, Bern Faraday, I'll prove the defendant's guilt. With my big finger. Yes, good. I have taught you the many tactics of pointing your big finger at people. Maybe one day you too will be able to snap your little fingers at people. Very good. I've secured an hour of recess for you to prepare to do just that. Hooray! I'm going on the monkey bars. Yes, go play on the monkey bars. Show them all the power of the monkey bars. I mean, that too. So have you achieved a firm understanding of the case? Nope, I have no idea what's happening. I mean, what? Yes, sir. I memorized everything that's written down in the case files. Well, then explain the case to me. I want to see if you really know what you are talking about. Understood. Look at this fictional place. A murder was committed on September 8th in front of the Codopian embassy. Codopian! Prokosha. The victim, Mr. Deedman, died man. Deedman? Died man. Died man? That's gonna be a pun. Dead man. Mr. Dead Man. He's fucking dead. Wow. Wow. This guy's parents, I think they can see the future.
Oh, honey, you're gonna be dead at some point. But do we all die at some point, Mommy? Well, no, what I mean is you're gonna be dead probably before your father and I, so sorry! That sucks!
Parents didn't love him very much. Was a staff member at the embassy. Oh my god. The defendant in this case is Mr. Mackerel. Okay, now we're not even trying to do the puns anymore. Mr. Mackerel. Making me hungry. Was held for questioning the night of the incident as he was deemed suspicious. Because he just looked like a criminal. He was clearly placed under arrest for possession of the murder weapon, a gun. Furthermore, at the time of the murder, the great thief Yadagrasu has successfully infiltrated the Cadopian embassy as well. At first, Rel claimed that he himself was Yadagrasu, but that he did not kill Dead Man. That's just too fucking funny. He didn't kill Dead Man. He was already dead, man. I wonder what he expected to gain for such a desperate lie. It's possible that he wants to go down while in the spotlight if he is found guilty. There truly is no limit to people's inanity. But I digress. Continue, Edgeworth. Continue, damn it. Yes, sir. During the trial, the prosecution presented the security footage that captured the murder. Oh, in the face! You dead, son! The footage clearly showed Mr. L as the murderer. The act of the Mr. L firing the gun could be clearly seen from the visitor's gallery. Upon seeing that, the defendant retracted his statement and admitted to the murder. I did it because I was told to. By the real Yadagrasu. Burn, Faraday! Burn, baby, burn! Calm down, Edgeworth. Jesus. Sorry, I'm just really excited. It's my first case, man. I think. That sounds about right. But you've forgotten one thing. Ah! Well, this may appear to simply be the murder of a Cadopian embassy staff member. People are actually referring to it as the KG-8 incident. Ah! Here we are! Of course! Wow! The second KG-8... Oh, you say second? I'm very sorry, sir. I fear I failed to study hard enough. Well, even among the police is information that's only a select few are privy to. Would you please enlighten me, sir? Okay. I guess I didn't read that correctly. What do you mean by second KG-8 incident? They can have they can have cases named the same thing? In order for me to tell you that, you must first learn about the original case. Take a look at these documents. It's a 3-year-old newspaper. You have heard of the Amano... Oh, okay, no, this is the original case. Okay, never mind. You have heard of the Amano group scandal before, correct? Oh my god, look how young and dapper I am. Yes, I have. Secretary Urs Romano, the Amano Group's director, was arrested under suspicion of smuggling. Correct. What the CCU? CCU. Say you. I will go with CCU. Even though, what would that be? I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out the puns. CCU was an employee of the Amano Group, and the sole witness to the smuggling operation. It was she who brought the crime to light. However, Miss Yu was silenced before she could testify in court. Wasn't a doodly embassy staff member arrested for the murder? Yes, a Cadopian by the name of Manny Cochin was the suspect. Cadopian staff member Manny Cochin found not guilty. What is his relation to the smuggling ring? However, due to the lack of evidence, the case went unsolved. Lack of evidence? Ha! If only I was in charge of the case, I would have done everything in my power to prove his guilt. To make sure that all criminals are found guilty, my mentor really is awesome. God, he's cool. Faraday was the prosecutor on the case then, and he was as pathetic as ever. Mr. Faraday was in charge of the KG-8 incident as well. That's right. And now, once again, the victim of the case you are currently assigned to was someone who was scheduled to testify against that smuggling organization. Oh, I see. Okay, that's why he's calling it the second KG-8 incident. And just like last time, the victim was murdered right before he was about to testify. You're catching on. The victim was murdered just before his day in court against the smuggling organization. Events are occurring almost exactly the same way as they did in the KG-8 incident. I cannot get over, I'm sorry, I just cannot get over how fucking evil you look. You look so much more evil than you did in even in the other game. So that's why it's being called the second KG-8 incident. Yes. Yet there is one difference between the two incidents. And what would that be? The so-called noble thief that is sending everyone into an uproar. The great thief Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu, I better find out more. I better pick the next option in his little dialogue bubble. If it is true that Yatagarasu showed up at the Cadopian embassy, what could he or she have been after? No doubt to steal any suspicious accounting records and release them publicly. Or more likely to steal secrets from the Cadopian embassy itself, since the item that the Yatagarasu stole from there was sent to the police. What was it that the Yatagarasu sent to the police? I don't know the details. Anything related to the Yatagarasu is getting the top secret treatment. Still, I find it very ironic. By returning the stolen item to the police, it was proof positive that the Yatagarasu had infiltrated the embassy on the same day the staff member was killed. Criminals have a way of incriminating themselves, wouldn't you say? That would have to be the first time the Yatagarasu has left evidence behind, correct? Yes, indeed. Damn that! Squeezing this fucking shoulder of mine. If you wish to learn more about the Yatagarasu, then I suggest you ask Faraday. Mr. Faraday? He happens to be the prosecutor in charge of the Yatagarasu case as well. He's prosecutor in charge of both the KG-8 incident and the Yatagarasu case. Mr. Faraday really has a lot on his plate. Oh, there she is! What is it, little girl? I have no time for balloons. Hi there.
You're scary, mister.
Just for that, you die. Did you need something?
Oh my god, you're so hot. When I get older, I'm gonna make babies with you.
All right, wait till you're old enough, slugger, and get in line.
I wanted to trade these coins with you.
Fistful of dimes, quarters, and pennies. It looks like you've exactly $1. Is this what you want? Oh my god, look how cute she is.
Thanks, that's exactly what I needed. Bye-bye.
Can that child be here to watch the trial? How disrespectful for a child like that to be running around inside the courthouse. I shall fucking kill her later. Does no one have respect for this country's judicial system anymore? Man, that kid behind me is really fucking excited about that model building.
The paperwork for the prosecutor substitution is complete. Hey, look, I'm totally Kameda. I'm disguised to look like a regular bailiff.
You! Do you even know how much time there is left before the trial resumes?
I'm so sorry, you fucking asshole.
I could have you mopping up this courthouse instead of protecting it in an instant.
Whatever, bring it on, man. I will fucking eat your face, old man.
It's no bother, sir. Not being completely prepared could prove to be a perfect handicap for me.
A proud one you are.
Yes, we are waving our fingers together.
You had better collect the evidence from Faraday and prepare yourself. It's time for your debut, Edgeworth.
Yes, baby. Still confused about this whole debut. I'm pretty sure the other one, they said that was his debut as well, so. Whatever. I'm sure you guys will explain it to me. September 10th, 4 o'clock p.m. District Court, quarter number 3. Oh, hey, you're up here with me. Oh, maybe this is his first appearance without him in court, too. I don't fucking know. Huh. Hello? Just what is going on? Why isn't Faraday here yet? How is it possible that the defense is not prepared yet, either? Bailiff, where's Mr. Faraday?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Sorry, I was too busy ogling the judge's bagels over there.
Wait, no, come here, remember flashback, we haven't done stuff.
Right, sorry, I'm fucking up with the time-space continuum. Never mind. I mean, what's a bagel?
Sup, douchebags? Can't believe the first time I have to show up in this game is in a fucking flashback. Oh well, I say I get to show off my sexy young self. That looks exactly the same as my old self. You must be the one. Mr. Von Carr recommended. Oh yeah, baby. Oh my God. I don't know if it's just me or do I look fatter than I did before? Oh my God. Or my beard is more luscious. I'm not really sure. Oh, it's real. Wow. I didn't know. I didn't even know I had a left side of my body. I thought it was a 2D paper cutout, just facing forward all the time. This will be your first trial. Look forward to seeing how you perform. By the way, was there someone celebrating your birthday during recess? Hey, look, I'm holding my hammer. Ah, so that actually is attached to my body. You're sworn that I heard a bobber going off. Come think of it. The other day with my grandson. Sorry, looks like the trial's about to resume, however. Yes, it would be all but impossible to prove the witness a liar. And then I went to the supermarket the other day. I got myself some fucking potato chips. And I was like, oh my God, they're so good. But you know what I really need? You know what I really wanted? Really wanted inside me was fucking turkey. But they had no turkey. Shut up. Is he all right? Yes, he goes on like this for a while. Don't worry about it. Without the evidence from Faraday, what is that blasted buffoon up to? Emergency, sirs. Oh,
Oh my God, I'm gonna kill you later.
Silence!
There should be no yelling in the secret hall of the law.
By the way, you guys told me this before. I was like, I saw Gumshoe before and he had this coat. I was like, oh, Gumshoe's he's got a different coat or something. I think you guys actually said it's actually the same coat. It's just cleaner. This is back when it was clean. So you tell me that the coat turned green and grody just because it was all disgusting from what he never wash it. Ew, gross. Remind me never to touch you again, Gumshoe. No, secret law, blah. Bailiff, remove the man from this courtroom at once.
All right, come here, bud. Come here, stud muffin.
Please wait. You have to listen to me. There's an emergency. In lobby number 2, Mr. Faraday and the defendant. The two of them. They're both dead, Your Honor. They're dead, man. What? Huh? And so it was that day that I had made my first Edgeworth noise, and it was truly glorious. September 10th, District Court. Oh, wait! Oh! It went on for 30 straight minutes. It just kept pouring out my mouth. I couldn't stop it. Stay back! Whoa! Holy Batman! What in the... Whoa!
No one's allowed on the crime scene, period. Yeah.
Wow! Are you gonna be Gumshoe's dad or something? Cause you look... No way! There's no way Gumshoe could have come out of your penis. Someone so pathetic could come out of something so awesome. Jesus Christ! No, look at this guy! Look at it! Why are there holes in your jacket?
They're bullet holes. I dodge like the goddamn Matrix.
Just who does this Ball think he is?
This is becoming quite the hot spot.
Isn't she Mr. Ryle's defense attorney? Are you no running the hall, pal? And who are you to tell me what to do? Fuck you, Gumshoe. I mean, guy I don't know. I'll never find out what's going on like this. It's time for some civil discord. With my fist! Nah, screw it, I'm out of here. Bye! Bye! No! Edgeworth are changing the past! Don't care! And then I decided instead to leave and get myself a cheeseburger. Yummy! A drink vending machine. Now is not the time to be pondering what kind of drink I want. Must continue with my stupid flashback. And you are? Who, me? Hey, pal.
It's common courtesy tells someone your name first before asking theirs.
Point taken. My name is Miles motherfucking Edgeworth. You can call me Miles Edgeworth for short. I'm a district prosecutor.
A prosecutor? I've never seen a prosecutor as young as you, pal.
I've told you my name. Now you might tell me yours.
Detective Dick, holy fucking shit, Gumshoe! You can call me Dick Gumshoe for short. And just recently I achieved my dream of becoming a detective. More than a dream, it's what I was born to do. Wait, maybe I should check and make sure I'm not really in some crazy dream first.
The stagnant is entirely too excited to be at a murder scene.
This guy's dead.
And he looks very confused. So, Gumshoe, would you mind telling me what you know about the incident?
You know that I don't have to tell you anything, right?
I know that, but it would behoove you to fill me in on what you know. Tell me, or I will fucking big finger at you.
That sounds raunchy, dude. Wow, you're a proud one for such a youngster, aren't you? Well, anyway, Detective Bad is the one in charge. So you're just gonna have to ask him for all the details, okay?
Okay, so that's the other guy. Okay, so he's not your dad. Oh, good. God. I was about to wonder how genetics work for...
As for me, I was guarding the door to defendant lobby number 2.
I'm starting to think you're the one who's always talking during those green bits of dialogue. So you were the guard detail. Did you notice anything strange while you were on duty?
Well, I freaked out when I heard a gunshot, then I kind of froze. I was like, ah!
Your detective and a measly gunshot scared you that much. Good God, you're a weenie. And again, I can hardly claim to not know what's like to hear one of those at close range.
The detective back came right in the scene. We went to the lobby number 2 together, and both men were lying there dead. They were fucking dead.
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's it. I was in the hallway the whole time, but I didn't hear a single peep of struggle.
Interesting. Other than the gunshot, I didn't hear a single sound of commotion. Sup, bitch? You know who you look like? You actually look like Evil McBitch from Profit Motive. You guys remember that game? Like, she looks a lot like her. Gosh, she looks... Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but she seems a lot like her. Only her boobs seem less big. Maybe this is before that game. And then she went on to grow her boobs 10 times that day. Do you have a minute?
You know, I'm not really into talking to people I don't know. Especially at a time like this.
I apologize for not introducing myself before bothering you. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I was to take Mr. Faraday's place in court.
Edgeworth, huh? Never heard of you. So Faraday's substitute's a newbie, huh?
I'll have you know, madam, that I studied under Manfred von Voodoo Vada Karma. Oh, doodly doodly. Did I just wink at her? Do not take me for some naive novice. Huh? Are you about to throw? Ew! I can't tell if she's about to laugh or throw up on me.
Not take me for some naive novice? You're a student of Von Karma? I should have. This is because you're a dead giveaway.
Stop right there! These are the karmas of one who gallantly presents the facts.
Oh my God, you look fucking exactly like him! Oh, thanks for the great laugh, but try not to make me laugh so much, okay?
I wasn't trying to do anything of the sort.
Just kidding, I was just goofing around. By the way, do you know who I am? I am called Callisto U.
Callisto U. Oh, that's CC. Callisto U. Callisto U. Callist. A K-list to you. A Callist. Callisto. Nabisco ding.
If you're telling the truth, then we're about to go head to head in court.
Ah, but of course, I've heard much about you, Miss U.
But of course, I have heard so much about you. You're a regular Shakespeare.
Did I say something funny? Is it my weird Edgeworth noises? She's just like laughing at everything. How you update me on the situation?
I don't really know anything. Why don't you try talking to those detectives over there?
If that's the case, then why are you here? What's so funny?
It's just that the way you speak is so tactless.
Nobody laughs at Edgeworth. Nobody!
The person who's going against the court only till a little while ago was just murdered. It's like I go back into the court pretending as though nothing happened.
That's a good point. I apologize for asking such an insensitive question.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You were not quite what I was expecting. I was expecting McBitchsticks. Instead, you're just jolly. You're like jolly as Santa. Just laughing at everything I do. The sofa looks like it seems fair bit of use. A lot of babies were made on this sofa. Another part of the courthouse visible from the window. Ah, my eyes have locked with my reflections. Eyes in the barred window. As a student of karma, I refuse to back down. No, I will not back down from you, reflection, Edgeworth. Ha! Ha! I won. I'm the best. Yay! Edgeworth's the best around. No one's ever gonna keep me down. I'm the best around. Get down and suck my balls. What the hell are you doing? Excuse me, but who are you? Cool cat? Addicted to real bad. Homicide. I was informed of the situation, and the situation came in as quickly as possible. So how did you arrive and inspect the body before me? Faraday requested for me to testify in the trial. Plain and simple. Mr. Faraday requested that you be here. I've already contacted HQ about the situation. I've got nothing to say to you, kid. Kid? I'm Miss Faraday's substitute in today's trial, so therefore you can get down and suck my nuggets. I insist that you update me on the situation. I can't back down here. I have a right to know. Do I need to teach you a thing or two about how to talk to adults, kid? See, threatening me. I'm about to smack you upside the head and call you Sally. Sally. Is he going for his gun? Oh my god! I will shoot you right in the dick, bro. It's just a mirror. How dare he trick me like that? How dare he? God damn, I look fucking amazing. Yeah. Faraday was stabbed to death with some kind of blade, and he had a gun in his hand. The other man, a Mr. Macro, was shot and killed. He was found holding a bloody knife in his hand. Was there anyone else who went into defendant lobby number 2? Yeah, the big lug over there. His name's Gumshoe.
I think I heard my name somewhere. Where did it come from? Who are you? Where are you watching me from?
He was in charge of guarding the place. He's claiming that no one else entered the room.
If that's the case, then they must have killed each other, correct?
Maybe. Just maybe.
Damn, this guy's cool. Maybe one day I'll be as cool as him. Such impudence, this guy is really testing my patience. He's touching my edginess. Why was I not informed that you were going to testify in court?
Homicides aren't my only gig. The Yatagarasu case is also one of my assignments.
So you were called upon to comment on the Yatagarasu's characteristics in order to assess if Mr. Faraday really was the Yatagarasu or not.
Well, looks like you might just have a brain after all in that head of yours, son.
Son? I'm not your son, Pops.
I'm not your pops, man.
I'm not your man, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, guy. Hey guys, look, it's me.
This came out before Danganronpa 2.
Yeah, I decided to dye my hair white and just totally change my appearance after this game. Miss you, hey. There's someone here who wishes to see you.
Who is it?
You could top be an embassy staff member by the name of Manny Kowakin. Kowakin? Manny Kowakin. I'm trying to... funny names.
What's going on?
Now I'm about to pull out my mirror again.
Detective Badness used moves just changed all of a sudden. Wait a second, wasn't Manny Kowakin? Oh, it's probably Kochin, right? Manny Kochin. I'm not very good at puns, apparently.
I'll be right there.
So I see you again, miss you. Miss you.
Why are you here? I've no desire to ever see you again.
Now, actually, would you mind stepping outside for a brief chat?
Fine, let's go.
Hello, everyone. It is I, Man from Capcom. I have entered the room. Bad.
Von Karma? It's been a long time.
I knew you would show up. You usually do when the Autograss was involved, and I see this case is no exception.
Do you know Detective Bad, sir?
Yes, he's like an old bloodhound that never leaves the scene of a crime. Basically, he was my gumshoe, except 8 million times cooler.
Oh, I want him as me, my detective.
Sorry, you're a generation behind. Too bad. If only he would get a promotion and move on.
It's the crime scene where a detective is most useful and effective.
Huh, it's not like I don't know that. Moving on though, Bad, that man and I just passed by. Was he not the suspect from the KG8 incident?
So I was right!
This is just what it is that man doing here, wandering around here. That Faraday, I can't believe he let such an easy catch get away. Imbecile. I would have proved his guilt in 3 minutes.
Von Karma, I think he's said enough for now. It's in poor taste to speak like that about the departed.
Very well. Back on topic, I'm placing Edgeworth in charge of the investigation here.
That sounded. Oh my God! Oh! I was like, wait a minute. We heard that voiced. We've heard that voiced, and that was. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Papa, how can you place him in charge?
Oh look! Oh my God! Look, it's little tiny Jimmy. He's coming, Karma. Oh my God! Look how cute she is. Oh. I want to just pick you up and throw you in the air like a newborn baby. Wee!
Put me down, you!
Oh my God, you're so short and adorable. Look at you! You're so funny looking. look how long your hair is and how straight it is. And you've still got a whip with you. Actually, that's like a little mini whip.
How can you place him in charge? No!
Francisca, what are you doing here? Yeah, you actually are quite a bit shorter back then, weren't you?
I'm here for summer vacation, what else?
Francisca von Karma, so she's here on vacation from Germany. She's the daughter of Manfred von Karma, and a student of his, who's also junior to me.
You're the one who's junior to me, and don't you forget it!
You're not conveniently avoiding the bar examination, are you?
Ha! If you were able to pass tonight, I'll have absolutely no trouble at all. I'll never allow myself to lose to you. Never!
Why does she always have to be this competitive?
Anyway, Papa, are you really assigning Miles Edgeworth to cover the case?
Yes, I am. Why do you ask?
Well, you know, I'm close to becoming a prosecutor myself. And I am 100% confident that I can do a better job than him.
Oh, God. If I were Edgeworth, I'd be in stitches. That's just like Francisca. So tsundere-chan. She has no problem bad-mouthing someone right in front of them.
Bad.
Yeah.
These two will be conducting the investigation.
Oh, God. Oh, God. She's gonna be my partner button?
What? You want me to let both of these kids loose on the crime scene? No. Ha! This is a perfect opportunity for them to work on their prosecutorial skills. The crime scene's not a place for children to be messing around in. I'm with the authority of this crime scene, Bad, and I will not tolerate complaining. No. Edgeworth, Francisca, I can leave this case to the two of you.
Fine. Understood, sir. Understood is a little bit.
Yes, Papa.
I'll go take care of the paperwork now, but first I must take a mega deuce. Remember, I'll accept nothing but a perfect report from the both of you. Do not disappoint me!
Hold up, Von Karma. I still haven't agreed to this. Look how short she is.
Miles Edgeworth.
It's been quite some time, Francisca. You look, well...
This will be the perfect chance for us to see which of us is truly worthy of the Von Karma name.
Would it kill you to at least say hello? Could you stop having a whip up your butt all the damn time?
Long time no see.
Very good. Ah,
Just because you became a prosecutor first doesn't mean you can act all proud.
oh! She hasn't changed a bit! Who gives their daughter a whip for their motherfucking birthday?
Miles Edgeworth. As I was saying, we shall see which one of us is worthy of our common name.
For crying out loud, reduced to a babysitter.
Looks like Mr. Ron Carmo was successful in convincing the detective. That's just like him. He never fails in anything. Ever!
And now he will not fail at letting out this massive duty.
Didn't need to know that. Now I'd appreciate it if you could quickly run me through the facts, Detective Bad.
Better off checking things out on your own.
Very well. Seems like getting help from Detective Bad will be a most arduous task. Beat him up, Von Karma! September 10th, 4:15 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2! Oh, look, they love each other! This is the only real explanation that they killed each other simultaneously.
Ah, dude, you got your knife in my gun. Well, you got your gun in my knife.
Miles Edgeworth, you should listen to someone until they are finished talking.
What are you talking about?
I'll only say it one more time. This is a competition to see who's truly worthy of the uncommon name.
Competition? Eh?
The person that figures out the truth first wins.
Oh. So the person who doesn't discover the truth is a dishonor to the name?
Exactly. I don't care that you became the prosecutor before me. I simply refuse to hear any more foolish things come from your foolish mouth.
Huh. Fine, whatever makes you fucking happy, little weirdo.
Can I take that as you accepting my challenge?
Once again, whatever the fuck makes you happy.
Ha. Well then, let's begin the investigation, shall we? I'm going to find the perfect evidence prettily presented like the professional I am.
We discover the truth behind a crime. How delightfully childish.
Don't you laugh at me!
You kids over there, hold it.
Kid, good God, man.
Ah, serves you right, Miles. He just called you a kid.
Shut up, Pipsqueak.
I said kids, kid.
How dare you call me a kid as well?
This is so cute. It's so funny. Like, it's okay, you little booger.
Shut up! Take me seriously!
I'll do what I please, and I won't allow you to cause a ruckus on my crime scene. Hey, big guy, you're going to watch over these two.
Yes, sir. Detective man, sir. Now, what do I say from now? What? We'll do what I say from now on, kids, okay?
You better not get in our way, Scruffy!
And that was the first time Von Karma ever called me that. Yep, my balls shrank 3 times that day.
You'll feel the bite of my whip if you do!
You, prosecutor boy, you're my bitch now. Let's get your investigation started already, please.
Great, now even that detective is treating me like a child.
All right, it's time to get investigated. Get him away, prosecutor boy.
My name is Miles motherfucking Edgeworth. That's motherfucking to you. And if you were to call me prosecutor boy one more goddamn doodly time, it will be my duty as a prosecutor to stick my finger straight up your butthole. And also to look in your monthly salary.
What would you do with my salary after you saw how much it was?
That's up to you now, isn't it? Paul's in your court, bitch.
Really? Sounds good, pal.
He's so naive. Oh my God.
I can't believe I've been playing this for 47 minutes, seriously? And I haven't even done anything yet. Except walk around and talk to a few people.
Oh my God, how long is this gonna be? I've just begun the investigation, 47 minutes in. Wow, that took a while to establish everything.
And at lobby number 2.
You don't need to narrate every place we go to.
Yes, I do. It's the other thing I do in this game.
Lieutenant Bad, may I have a word with you?
What is it?
Appears that both a knife and a gun were used as murder weapons.
Yeah, it does. That leads us to our first question in the investigation. Where did the men acquire the weapons? God damn, I look good. The gun was inside of Faraday's bag. There's a piece of evidence that was presented in the trial earlier today. It was used to kill the Canopian embassy staff member. But I never heard anything about the knife. Mr. Rell was being held by the police. There's no way he could have brought it in. Which means it's possible that Faraday had the knife on him from the start as well. Could have been a piece of evidence that had yet be presented. And then why doesn't Detective Bad know about it? Wait! What if? It's possible that Mr. Faraday brought the knife in under the guise of prosecutorial evidence. He could have had them brought out and attack Mr. Rell with it. You got a brain in there after all, kid. It's going to treat me like a child forever. Looks like Mr. Faraday attacked Mr. Rell first. We then counterattacked. It's the only logical conclusion you can draw from a scene like this. Not yet. I feel that it's much too early to be drawing conclusions already. Let's first find conclusive evidence so as to assure the honor of the Von Karma name.
Oh, no, I'm your partner button, sir.
Damn it! Get away from me!
Sir!
I feel like I'm gonna be making a habit of this. Why are there plastic bags scattered all around?
Those were full of crack cocaine, sir. I just stored a whole bunch of drugs.
Okay, well, now it shows why you're so excitable.
Those bags are for keeping evidence safe, pal.
I know that much, Detective.
Sure are good at this stuff, aren't you, pal?
Normally I'd be happy when someone compliments me, but when it's this guy, that guy. Anyway, could those plastic bags be evidence of a fight between the two men? Get in my logic hole, you! Looks like Mr. Faraday fell on top of Mr. Rell. At first glance, it seems like they must have killed each other. However,
using logic, the only logical conclusion is, aha!
Oh, Jesus, what was that outfit for?
My detective's instinct just hit me real hard. It was Mr. Rell that fell first, see?
You don't need a detective's instinct for that. It's common motherfucking sense. So we won't know much more until after I examine the bodies. I won't rest until I've inspected every nook and butthole this time. Yes! Now I really am looking at buttholes. Butthole! Nope, there's no butthole here. Damn it.
Looks like Mr. Faraday died while holding a gun in his right hand.
So he shot Mr. Rell and fell on top of him while he was still gripping onto the gun.
I guess that does seem kind of strange, huh? I mean, why don't Mr. Faraday know how to fire a gun?
It's not exactly rocket motherfucking science. Even I know how to pull a trigger. Although I doubt I'll ever need to use one. Dun dun dun. Epic foreshadowing.
Hope I never have to fire a gun either, pal.
Also epic foreshadowing. No, it isn't. Nobody cares about your stupid storyline.
Damn it! It sure does look cool to hold a gun in your hands.
Appears the police's screening procedures need a thorough review. Anyway, I should jot down some notes about the handgun in Mr. Faraday's hand. Mine.
His hand is all black down here, see? Wonder what it could be.
Oh, it is, isn't it? If you look closely, the splodging pattern resembles an ink stain.
An ink stain?
Yes, I usually get ink on my own hand when I use my feather pen.
A feather pen? I've never seen one before. Sure, you just make it up, pal. What is this, the goddamn 16th century? Looks like Mr. Rell died with a knife in his hand.
There's some blood stuck on it.
Then he must have used this as a weapon. Yep, no doubt about it.
Was Mr. Faraday carrying this on his personage? Did he bring this in as a piece of evidence for the trial? Or did he bring it with a very different intention in mind? Let's jot some notes about it. That's a funky looking knife. Alright, I finished inspecting every nook and butthole. Mr. Rell's cause of death was from being shot, correct?
That's what we think, but it's hard to tell with him lying face down.
Death is bad enough, but it's truly lamentable that someone would try to hide the truth.
Are you sure they were trying to hide something?
Can't confirm Mr. Rail's cause of death with his body position like that. Not bad. I'd like to examine the bodies in further detail if possible.
What is this? You're not able to form a theory with them the way they are.
I believe an examination of the bodies is vital to finding the perfect evidence, don't you?
I suppose you do have a point. Well, hurry up and get on with it.
Lampy.
Yes, sir. We're taking photos to say, sir.
And there you have it.
Do you not approve?
Of course not.
What? What?
Investigation of a crime scene is the work of a detective, so don't touch a thing. Hey, big fella, turn over the bodies for me, will you?
Okay. Please forgive me, Mr. Faraday, sir.
Gumshoe, do not get emotionally involved. Remember, you're a detective. Remember your training.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I will remember my Jedi training.
No, you. God damn it.
Won't rest until I've inspected every nook and bloody dagger. Shot in the chest.
Take some guts to fire a gun in a courthouse. I mean, I've been a detective for a whole week and I still haven't fired a single round yet.
There aren't any burn marks on his clothes. That must mean not point blank.
Wait, burn marks?
Round goes very hot as it's discharged from a firearm. Therefore, burn marks are usually left when a shot is fired from a point blank range. Ergo, hitherto, therefore, however, Mr. Rail must have been shot from at least a yard or two away.
Sure do know about punching stuff at your age, pal.
Apparently, it's taking as much come on knowledge as everyday marsupial. Come on, typo. Forget about it.
Snipe wound in his chest here. See?
I wonder if the wound matches the knife Mr. Rail's holding. Let's stick it in there.
Labby,
Yes, sir. Verifying now, sir.
make it quick.
From the look of things, what could you say the knife Mr. Rail's holding is what killed Mr. Faraday? Is that a pin? We're showing in his breast pocket. It's a fountain pen.
Ah, the ink. Hey, you know, I always keep a pencil behind my ear. It's because Detective Bandit is always telling me. You're always right. You're a name on everything you own.
Yeah, somehow you do strike me as quite a forgetful individual. Now, let's try and understand how the two men died. First, Mr. Faraday took the gun and the knife out from today's trial evidence. And then he aimed the gun at Mr. Rail and fired. However, Mr. Rail managed to grab the knife and counter Mr. Faraday while being shot. And the two men fell together where they stood. Lovers in arms. That is my theory in any case.
What a crazy way to go.
Still, something about that explanation just doesn't seem right. I believe I now have a firmer grasp of what happened here. But first, connect the fountain pen with the ink stain. Go for it, Edgeworth bar! A splotch in Mr. Faraday's hand. I wonder if it might be the ink from his fountain pen.
Oh, let's ask the lab guy.
Tiny Gumshoe! I confirm the substance on Mr. Faraday's hand is the ink from his fountain pen.
I see. Good work. You know, I've always wanted to say that. Even if it was just one time in my life, I did something. I'm not the lowest on the totem pole anymore.
Mr. Faraday wrote with his fountain pen in his left hand. I think it's fair to assume he was left-handed. I see, but he shot but he has a gun in his other hand. Here's Mr. Faraday's pen is very important to our case as well.
Okay, if you say so, pal.
But if he's left-handed, then why is there a gun in his goddamn other hand? See here earlier, but oh. I thought I was gonna alright. I thought I was gonna do something. Say, hey, why is he holding the gun in his other hand if he's left-handed? But okay, fine. Hi there, Jimmy Karma. Jimmy Bun Karma.
Ah, I see.
Did you figure something out?
This is a competition, Miles, and as such, I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk to me.
As you wish. I'm gonna smack you so good! There's some plastic bags sitting on the table. There's a tea set, too. There doesn't seem to be any sign of a disturbance.
Yeah, the table's all neat and tidy.
Tea set in plastic bags on top, completely undisturbed.
Maybe they were super quiet in their scuffle. After all, I didn't hear anything from out in the hallway, you know.
In the plastic bag scattered on the floor, throwing us off. Neat and tidy. Plastic bags turned about. I don't really get it, but I'm putting these two together. Go for it! I have no idea! Oh, okay. There is a very tiny pile of plastic bags on the table, and yet a portion of them wound up scattered on the floor as well. It's not likely that the ones on the floor were knocked over during a struggle, in which case might there not be another explanation as to how they got there.
Another reason?
At least possibly the blood on the outside of this bag is related somehow.
Ah, please get that blood away from me, pal!
Look, Gumshoe in your face.
Ah, stop waiting in front of me!
Daddy Gumshoe's blood is on this bag.
Hold on, let me ask the lab guy.
Alright, please hurry.
I take a load of this, pal.
Damn, that took so long. That was a whole 5 seconds. Where have you been?
Mr. Faraday's! Oh, and the technician said they didn't find anything else on or in the bag either.
It would appear that this bag is a very important piece of evidence.
Okay, if you say so, I'll leave it in your hands, pal.
I have no idea. The window is open, and there's a fresh, flowery scent in the air.
Did somebody say flight?
No, get out of here.
The flowers in the garden down there are so gross and gas-like.
Do you think maybe you could try offering some useful for a change?
Well, there's just no way they want to escape through this window, pal. They wouldn't wake up and smell the flowers after they fall from the 3rd floor.
Are you willfully ignoring the fact that there are also iron bars in the freaking window?
Iron what? I guess that's it. There's that too. Either way, no one can get through these windows, right?
They thought of everything when they were designing this courthouse. Very nice. Oh, big TV, baby.
Wow!
What is it, Daddy Gumshoe?
Oh my God! My TV at home is so tiny compared to this one, pal.
And perhaps you should purchase a more normal-sized television like this one. You peasant.
Oh, let me see here. Wow, this thing's huge. Oh my God! Way too noisy.
You're the noisy one, Scruffy.
Don't touch it. You'll get your fingerprints all over it.
But I didn't touch it.
Preservation of the crime scene is the foundation of a detective work. Foundation, huh? Sounds like something the rookie here needs to shore up on.
There's not much left to investigate, huh? They really did kill each other.
No, we can't conclude that quite yet. There's still something I find very peculiar here. They simply killed one another is too simplistic in this case. In fact, there's actually a contradiction that shows there's another possibility. All right, here we go.
No way, pal, really?
I suppose I'll just have to show you the conflicts. Show you the conflict in this crime scene. Won't rest until, yeah, here we go. Now we're doing it. Won't expect until I've looked every nook and contradiction. I deduce from the thy hand that you have. Eureka! Now we come face to face with the contradiction I spoke of, and it is this. Behold! Mr. Faraday used his left hand to write with his fountain pen. Ergo, hitherto, dear Dom Doodly, he is left-handed. And yet the handgun is in his right hand. Don't you find it odd that the left-handed Mr. Faraday would hold the gun in his right hand? That, lady and gentlemen, is the great contradiction haunting this crime scene.
Hey, you're right, pal, that does seem kind of strange. But how could something like that happen?
Facts add to one conclusion and one alone. I don't know, I mean, honestly, I easily get my other hand, on ink. You could easily put if you're holding down like a piece of paper to write on, sometimes when you're like writing down, your hand will my top hand will move down with the paper too, and you'll get ink on it. So, but whatever, we'll just go with it anyway. Backs up to one conclusion and one alone. Someone else put the gun in Mr. Faraday's hand after he died.
Someone else?
Plastic bag scattered on the floor and a gun in the wrong hand. I sense the presence of a shadowy figure behind this case. Person of violent intent who is serious about keeping the truth from us. Investigation freaking complete.
September 10th, District Court, defendant lobby number 2.
You stop narrating everything.
No!
Here's the autopsy report.
It is probable that Mr. Rill survived for a short time after he was shot. However, Mr. Faraday died instantly from his stabbing. Interesting. Mine! Looks like we now know everything we need to know about this case.
Are you sure we know everything?
Of course, the incident began with Mr. Faraday attempting to get his revenge. The prosecutor went into a rage for being accused and tried to kill the defendant. But the defendant fought back and they ended up killing each other. Therefore, I win. It's all very clear and simple. There's absolutely no margin for doubt.
Do you really believe that to be the truth?
Ha! Are you saying that just because I figured out the truth before you, that you don't want to believe it's true? It's alright if you disagree with my argument, then prove me wrong. Well, if there are any contradictions to be found, that is.
Don't worry, I will, because I'm Edgeworth, and I get things done, baby!
What happened?
Mr. Faraday's death was instantaneous while Mr. Rill survived for a short time. From this, it is obvious that Mr. Faraday died after he shot Mr. Rill. And Mr. Rill, while on the brink of death, stole Mr. Faraday's knife and stabbed him. Those are the facts of this case.
You're so cute when you get angry.
I mean, I'm always angry!
Miss Faraday's death was instantaneous, therefore he must have attacked first. Proving that logic to be false is probably the fastest way to show her that she's wrong. In that case, I should first look for any holes in her theory. Okie doodle dokie. I'm gonna press her on this. Hold it! So you believe that the dying Mr. Rell stole a knife from Mr. Faraday?
Mr. Rill became desperate. Mr. Rill became desperate as he did not want to die. Human beings can do amazing things when they are put to the test. So the two men struggled. And at the end, Mr. Rill was able to grab the knife and stab Mr. Faraday. The recognition of this room is a testament to the struggle. Yes, my logic is perfectly sound.
Can you really say that? It's perfect.
What are you insinuating?
Nothing, however, I can't let you say what you said slide without any further inquiry. One must be clear and precise, and so if you could append the statement to your testimony.
Fine. They struggled. Mr. Rill used the last bit of his strength to counterattack Mr. Faraday.
Except Mr. Gumshoe said he didn't fucking hear anything, ding dong. Oh! I wink at you. And the two men were fighting. Their struggle would surely cause quite a bit of noise. However, Detective Gumshoe testified that he heard absolutely nothing.
Ah, you place too much faith in that detective's testimony, you know. For the sake of argument, let's say there wasn't a fight. How then did Mr. Rill get his hands on the knife?
Miss Faraday's bag was sitting right here in lobby number 2. It's not hard to imagine that perhaps Mr. Rell saw a chance and took it out at some point.
So, what you're saying is this. Mr. Rill took a chance when he saw the opportunity and took the knife from the bag. And then Mr. Faraday shot Mr. Rill after being stabbed.
Is there something strange in Francisca's statement just now? Yeah, something is off. Wait, something doesn't add up.
Oh, really?
It's simply not possible for Mr. Faraday to have shot at Mr. Rell after being stabbed.
Take that!
According to the coroner's report, Mr. Faraday died instantly, meaning that he died immediately upon being stabbed by the knife. Ergo, he could not possibly fire the gun after that.
Ooh, you got me.
Oh, in your face. But of course.
Well then, if the report is correct, then there is only one correct explanation. If we suppose that Mr. Rill attacked first, then Mr. Faraday, who died instantaneously, would have been unable to kill Mr. Rill. Therefore, Mr. Rill must have stabbed Mr. Faraday after he was shot. And then they both died. That is the only explanation that makes logical sense.
Negating your opponent's ideas in order to prove your own theory. I see you've been studying, Francisca.
I just want to explain to you as simply as possible, before you foolishly propose a foolish theory that only a foolish fool like you could.
Huh. How naive of you to believe that only your opinions are valid, and still expect to discover the truth that the crime scene offers you. Oh, silly nugget. Answers are for Edgeworth. Francisco, you still got a ways to go.
What are you talking about? Are you saying that there's a flaw in my logic?
Faraday died instantly, and the fact that he did is what gives rise to the contradiction in this scene. The contradiction here in this crime scene is the order of events, the order the bodies fell, the evidence bag's location. It's the order the bodies fell, right? Let me get this straight. What you're arguing is this. Mr. Faraday took the gun from his evidence bag and shot Mr. Rell. Then the wounded Mr. Rell found an opportunity to take the knife and strike back. Upon being stabbed, Mr. Faraday died on the spot. Mr. Rell died thereafter. If that's the case, then how do you explain this? Take a look at the order in which their bodies are piled up.
No!
Mr. Faraday's body is lying on top of Mr. Rell's. Therefore, hitherto, ergo, Mr. Rell must have died before Mr. Faraday!
Impossible! Why is it so cold in here?
Yes, I agree that it seems strange no matter what the angle you approach it from. Which means that the real mystery behind this crime scene is that we must solve is...
No, not so fast, Mouse Edgeworth.
What now?
I simply think you ought to think a bit more outside the box. And that's even clearer now that the incident started with Mr. Faraday's murderous intent.
She sure bounced back quickly. An explanation won't be enough this time. It's going to take some very decisive evidence to prove her wrong. What happened? Part deuce.
It was just a chance that Mr. Faraday's body fell on top of Mr. Rell's. The two bodies fell into a pile, which indicates that they attacked each other at the same time. It really doesn't matter in the slightest that they fell in the opposite order.
I just know that Francisca's explanation isn't absolutely correct. All I have to do is find a hole in her logic. Once I do, I can then present her with the evidence that proves I'm gonna reboot your doodle-day. Okay, it was chance that Mr. Bice fell on top of Mr. Rell's. Mr. Bice fell into a pile, which indicates that they attacked each other at the same time. Press her on that. What do you mean by they attacked each other at the same time?
I assume Mr. Faraday had two different weapons in his hands. He made to attack Mr. Rell while holding both the knife and revolver. And then, after Mr. Faraday fired the gun, Mr. Rell grabbed the knife and as he was falling, and stabbed Mr. Faraday. That is how Mr. Rell wound up on the bottom, Mr. Faraday and on top. At close range, that is more than possible.
Yeah, it's possible, but...
If you have any other ideas, then show me what you've got.
Oh, I will, baby cakes. And to that extent, I'd like for you to append what you just said to your testimony.
I don't see any point to this, but as you please. The fact indicates that they attacked each other at the same time from close range.
Wrong, cause there's... Objection! Wrong! Silly nugget! There's no burn mark for point-blank range. So you believe they kill each other at close range. Sorry, baby cakes, but that's impossible. Just as it was written in the crime scene notes. Firing the handgun did not leave a gunpowder burn on Mr. Rell's clothes. Therefore, Mr. Rell and the gun must have been separated by a distance of at least 2 or 3 yards.
Ah, that's cold.
Yes, this is by far the biggest contradiction. The two bodies are piled up on each other, yet the gun was fired from a distance. And with there being no chance Mr. Rell moved that far after being shot. Yeah. There's only one possible explanation.
What a complete foolish line of foolish thought if I'm thoroughly foolishly fool. If I'm not right, then who was it that made the first move with the intent to kill, huh? Who?
The person that attacked first with the murderous intent, that would be... Guessing neither of them then, right? Was there somebody else in the room then? Here in this room, contradictions appear no matter which man we claim to attack first. Thus there can be only one explanation. There was a third person here.
Ah!
It was that third person who killed both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. And so their bodies have to make it look like a double murder. That third person is the real culprit.
Miles Edgeworth, there's just one thing you're missing.
Evidence, correct?
Exactly. Everything you've said just to now is nothing but a story played out in your head. However, this is where the real test begins. Gah! Can you prove that there was a third person involved in this crime?
Of course. If their person was truly here, that fact would resolve the glaring contradiction. Proof that this has all been a setup, made to look like they killed each other. I'll present it and lay bare the final piece of the puzzle that's not yet in place. What is the piece of evidence that proves there is a third person involved? I'm guessing this bloody bag. The gun in Mr. Faraday's hand, and the plastic bag with his blood on it. These two items point to a presence of a third person.
How so?
Recall Nina Gumshoe's testimony.
I was in the hallway the whole time, but I didn't hear a single peep of the struggle.
If there wasn't a struggle in this room, then there shouldn't be any plastic bags on the ground, meaning that someone else must have deliberately scattered them around.
Grr!
Oh, do you not see the possibility in this? Disregarding the gun for the moment, There's a high probability of a blood splatter when using a knife. When a knife is used on a person. The culprit held the knife with a plastic bag around it. They could use the bag to catch any blood splatter from when they withdrew the knife. Then by spreading a few more plastic bags around, mixing the blood in one with them, and arranging the room to make it look like there was a struggle between the two, they were able to conceal their presence. Ah! Aha! I win! Na-na-na-boo-boo.
Looks like we still got a long way to go for this investigation.
Yes. Who said that? Oh.
Oh, look! Oh my God! It's me! I've got legs! I don't believe it!
Well, heck's up with you, pal.
Mr. Bad, I advise you to place Detective Gumshoe under arrest.
What? Oh, God damn it! What?
What's the meaning of this?
It looks like you're not man enough to discipline your own subordinates.
Don't you dare. Don't you demon dare.
The detective claims he was there, standing in front of the door the entire time. But I have it on good authority that it was all a giant lie.
It's you. I ask that you please explain the last statement.
Well, let Honor explain himself.
I'm angry! I saw my own eyes, I tell you! I saw it! You lying piece of gumshoe! During the recess, there was a period of time there was no one in the hallway. Everybody was out in the monkey bars. I know it! I fucking saw it! Don't you lie to me, gumshoe! What?
See, Mr. Bad? So I ask you, why would a detective who's supposed to be doing his job the whole time want to fabricate such a lie?
Gumshoe, did you kill Faraday?
No! Of course not, sir! I'm too stupid to pull off murder!
It would appear the one who set up this whole crime scene is up as that detective. Which basically renders his testimony a complete lie and wholly invalid. Suck my balls! It's like your perfect logic has just come doubling down, Miles.
Yeah.
The whole time, I didn't hear a single people struggle! Stop saying that again!
Was that statement really a lie?
Detective Gumshoe, you're now a suspect in the murder of 2 men. Spit out the truth, so help me God, I will put my mirror in your face.
I haven't lied to anyone, sir, honest! I really was really there! I was in the hallway the whole time!
Hold it! Detective Badass, so you please do not act without my permission. After all, I'm the one that's setting up this investigation, am I not? I'm the one whose name is on this fucking game. Do you see it? Detective Bad Investigations? Nope!
Don't talk like you know what's going on, boy.
Oh! All I want is for this investigation to run perfectly.
Perfection is the only wish of a disciple of Akama, after all.
Therefore, before you take Detective Gumshoe into custody, I'd like to set the record straight on something.
And what's that?
What should I ask Detective Gumshoe about? Motive for the murders. Why he wasn't in the hallway. State of the hallway. Motive for the murders. Why? Suppose the one thing I'd like to clarify is Detective Gumshoe's motive for committing this crime.
Motive, huh? Gumshoe, got a grudge against Faraday or anything?
But, no, sir, not me, not a single bad thing against Faraday, sir. It's Faraday, sir.
Is that a fact?
You really have a problem with lying, don't you, Detective Gumshoe?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying!
The more natural you act, the more suspicious you become, you know. If you want a motive, Edgeworth, I have one for you right here.
Could you please share it with us? However, be forewarned that I won't hesitate to object to flights of fancy. Because all I'm interested in is the perfect explanation.
You're serious, aren't you? Fine, you amuse me, so I'll humor you with a little courtroom practice.
Oh yeah, Gumshoe's motive.
It was about a week ago. Doing my lips. I saw the detective get chewed out by a living Faraday in front of the precinct. He stood there super pale as Mr. Faraday yelled, "That's a salary cut for you, you nitwit!" A brand new detective suddenly getting his salary cut. That's a reason enough for a grudge. Well, how's that for the perfect explanation?
You totally misunderstand me, pal. No matter how mad I get, I can never hold a grudge. Because everything's always my fault.
Quiet. We can't trust anything you say.
Sir.
There's something wrong with the motive she proposed, per se. But there are some gaps in her logic that need to be filled in. This used perfect explanation may not be so perfect after all. Aha! Not like me, Edgeworth. Time to reboot a babba-dee-ba-da. Okay, it's about a week ago. I saw a detective get chewed out by a livid... Good in front of the precinct. He stood there super pale as Mr. Faraday yelled, "That's a salary cut for you, you nitwit." A brand new detective suddenly getting a salary cut. That's the reason enough for me for a grudge.
Hold it!
Hold it! You call your explanation perfect.
Is it not to your liking?
Oh! Au contraire, femte fatale! Unfortunately for you, it's not up to your standards.
Oh, is there something you want me to clarify in that case?
What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Of course I do! Alright, if you could clear this one thing up for me. How Mr. Faraday was killed. Motive for killing Mr. Rell. Faraday and Gumshoe's relation. Oh, we already know how he was killed. Faraday and Gumshoe's relation. Well, I don't know, maybe it is this one. It's the only one that seems sort of viable. I understand Faraday and Gumshoe's potential motive for killing Mr. Faraday. However, what about his motive for killing Mr. Rell?
His motive for killing Rell? Like I would know.
Huh. If there was no clear motive for both the murders, then I doubt this incident would have occurred. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, in your face. Is there anyone else who might have had a grudge against either of the two men? Or should we look into that ourselves?
Oh, in that case, I have absolutely no idea.
What? That's impossible. She must know something. Okay, you're getting on my nerves now.
Can you please not glare at me like that? It makes me laugh.
Ah! I didn't even do anything and you're already laughing away. You have a weird nose. How about that?
Well, anyway, the way I see it, as long as they had a motive to kill one of the two, this crime would have played out the way it did anyway.
Oh, would you care to explain your logic? This time, please try to provide a truly perfect explanation.
Perfect this, perfect that. Doing so uptight, or is that a requisite trait for being avant karma? Miles Edgeworth, I demand that you shut this rude woman up.
You're one with the fucking whip. You hit her. You hit her. Wish you both be quiet for just 1 second. Shut up.
Shut up! Get out of my head, everybody!
Oh well, I guess I'll have to explain to you kids.
Motive to kill the men.
There's no one out there with a motive to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell, and all you really have to establish is that someone had a grudge against one of the two men. Mr. Rell, who happened to be there, became a witness of Mr. Faraday's murder.
Actually, wait, no. The KG8 incident is what it's gonna be in. It's gonna relate to this, I think.
Mr. Rell happened to be there, became a witness to Mr. Faraday's murder. Therefore, he was killed out of necessity and set up to look like they had killed each other.
If that's really true, is there no one out there with a grudge against both men? It's another hard look at the evidence for this morning's case. Second KG8 incident, as people are calling it, involving an embassy staff member and the two men who both wound up as suspects in the case. Is there someone else I'm overlooking who is somehow related to them? There's one that says CCU, and that's really is that her or that's supposed to, yeah, it is her, right? Ah, yep, there we are. Miss Yu, I believe there is someone you overlooked in making your statement, or rather, is because you'd rather not bring this person up?
What do you mean?
We are looking for someone with a reason to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. Now I can think of at least one person that fits the bill. He was a suspect in the original KG8 incident, and a member of the Kodopian Embassy, Mr. Manny Cochin. That's right, the very man who came to visit you earlier out in the hallway. The man who killed a member of the Kodopian Embassy staff, Mr. Rell, and the man who was the lead prosecutor of the KG8 incident, Mr. Faraday. Are you telling me that Mr. Cochin has no reason to kill both of these men?
Well, I suppose he might have a reason or two.
You cover me, pal. I love you forever. You're not such a bad guy after all. We're gonna be best pals. No, we're not.
Don't you get it? Don't get ahead of yourself. You're still a suspect. Make no mistake about that. The perfect evidence, the perfect testimony. These are only things I wish to hold.
But I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Why do you hate me?
Huh. You will stand under my authority and go investigate Mr. Manny coaching for me. Do my bidding, Gumshoe, and remember, I shall not be very forgiving should any of the blah, blah, blah. That just auto-scrolled.
Hold it. You want to investigate coaching? You just be wasting your time.
And why is that?
Coaching was up in the viewing gallery watching the trial, or so I was told. Our cop in this place has been keeping an eye on the guy since he arrived.
Then the only real suspect you have is still Detective Gumshoe.
I suppose so.
No, wait. Come on, Detective Pat. You gotta believe me, sir. Have we had good times?
No, we never had any good times. We've never bonded.
Everybody was in the hallway the whole time, sir. I never took a single step into this room, sir.
Okay, then are you saying there was someone else who passed through the hallway?
No, there was no one else, sir.
Then why should I believe you didn't do it?
That is one incredibly foolish detective, standing right in front of a crime scene all by himself. It is as good as a confession of guilt.
I have to admit, it's a bit strange. Most criminals would fabricate some sort of lie to escape their crimes. If that detective really wanted to prove that he is innocent, you'd think he would at least offer an eye spaced out while on duty or the like.
Come on, Gumshoe, time for your interrogation. I'm gonna punch you right in the nuts.
Detective Pat. No. Don't punch my nugget, sir. I'm still living over here. Look at me. Look like I'm really angry. Rah, rah. Look at me breathing heavily.
Miles Edgeworth, I will go on ahead and report to this to Papa.
And that, as they say, is that. Right, everyone? All right, I'm gonna go back to making my feet disappear. This is gonna be the last time you see my feet for the rest of the game.
Well, I suppose we both get back to our real jobs now, huh?
Before we do, Miss Yu, there's something I'd like to speak to you about.
What is it? So, what did you want to ask me about?
The current case of the murdered Condopian Embassy staff member. I've heard that people have begun calling it the second KG-8 incident.
Only among you law enforcement types. And what about it?
I'd like for you to tell me everything you know about the original KG-8 incident.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know anything beyond what was reported in the papers.
Wrong. No, I believe you know much more since you are directly tied to the KG-8 incident.
I appreciate if you stop with the false accusations. Baseless outbursts are useless both inside and outside the courtroom, do you know?
I do, but I also know that I do have a leg to stand on here.
You think you can stop making that ultra-serious face in front of me?
Ah! You can please stop laughing for just one stupid demon second. I'm not gonna make any headway like this. I'm just gonna have to show her exactly how related to the KG incident she is. Whoops. Present. Booyah! Miss Yu, I believe that I have proof of your connection to the KG incident.
That file is your proof? Very well then. Why don't you tell me exactly how I'm related to the KG-8 incident?
Through the suspect, through the victim. Your connection to the KG-8 incident is through the victim. The victim's name is CCU. You will note that she has the same last name as you. Can you really still tell me with a straight face that you are not related to this case? Okay, seriously, you were just laughing the weirdest shit.
Sorry, but we're not related.
What?
Just kidding. You asked that question with such a serious look on your face. I couldn't help but.
It's you. I ask that you please tell me the truth. Has everyone's gonna have to smack a bitch?
All right, I'll tell you everything I know.
Tell me.
As you guessed, the ones who reported the smuggling activities of the Amano Group was my sister CCU.
As I thought.
And she was killed right before she was to testify at the impending trial by Manny Cochin. But because he was tried once and was acquitted, he gets to live out the rest of his cushy life completely carefree.
All because of a lack of evidence. I'm almost wondering now, I bet it's gonna be her. I'm just betting this is all gonna end up being her. I bet it's gonna end up being her. I bet she did this intentionally to set up Cochin, just so to get him thrown in jail. Like, first she made it like someone who's intelligent enough to figure out that to make the murder look like it was tampered with, and the only one with the motive would be Manny Cochin, right? And I bet it's gonna be her. She set him up so she can get him thrown in jail again.
No, I heard that the evidence to convince him did exist.
What?
I heard from Mr. Faraday himself if Mr. Cochin's trial was over. Apparently a man in black made off with the most important piece of evidence.
The evidence had been tampered with.
Isn't it just like a criminal do something like that? The smuggling ring being run out of the Amano group by one of the secretaries. They bailed Mr. Cochin out. Turns out they were in league with each other all along.
How big was that smuggling ring? Was it a large operation?
I don't really know. Which is why I wanted to become the lead defense on this case that people are calling the second Kichi incident. But I haven't learned anything new at all. I was probably expecting too much, I know.
You mean you think this case has nothing to do with the smuggling ring?
I don't know what to think.
Why did Mr. Cochin want to meet with you earlier? Well, no, that would make sense actually, because that would make sense because she was just blaming Gumshoe earlier, right? No, okay, I'm probably wrong then. Why did Mr. Cochin want to meet with you earlier?
Actually, he came to watch the trial. Apparently, he only found out that I was the defense lawyer on this case after he'd arrived. Figured he should say hi and one other thing. Looks like you couldn't resolve anything this time either. Too bad.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh boy, stop it with this scary face already. Fine, really. I give him a good slap across his face.
When she talks about slapping as she laughs away, it's kind of creepy. She is suspicious. I mean, I feel like she's sort of, I feel like she's nonchalantly sort of throwing it off, but I'm betting she's really fucking angry with him. I mean, she's gotta be. Like,
but it's just Mr. Bad said. It's not related to the double murder. I asked around and people in the gallery claimed that he was in his seat the entire time. Talk about cruel fate. Well, that's about all I know. Sorry. Guess I wasn't much help, huh?
That's not true. I'm sorry I made you recall such a painful time in your life.
Edgeworth, you really are too serious for your own good. You really need to learn to relax. We would not need to die of stress, would we?
Thank you for the advice, but there's no need to worry. I work in my own way, and I will catch this criminal in my own way as well. You'll see.
Look at you with your game face on, ready to go.
I'm making no such face. This is just my regular face. I'm always game.
Did you know laughter's the best medicine, Edgeworth? Don't you get tired of making such a serious face all the time?
I'm charged with making sure that all the criminals in this world are found guilty. Yeah, see, that's why she's laughing so much, isn't it? She learned to laugh at her own, to get over her own pain. She's learning to laugh at, like, everything, right? That's why. I have no need for laughter. I think, yeah, I don't know. I can't really see her motive because it seems like this coaching guy is totally has an alibi, so she wouldn't be able to frame for murder here, right? But I don't know. I think she really is hurt and really pissed, you know? And she's hiding that.
There you go, making that face again. Oh well. I gotta get going. I still have a few loose ends I need to tie up.
Edgeworth thinking face. The KG8 incident in this murder investigation. It is my belief that these two cases are related to each other somehow. Plus the Detective Gumshoe. Tommy said he's lying, even though the lie is hurting his chances. Clearly this case is far from over. But whether or not that detective is the murderer can only be determined once I've completed my perfect investigation. Perfect! Mr. Von Karma, I swear to uphold your honorable name, or my name isn't Miles motherfucking Edgeworth!
To be continued.
Alright, we're off to a good booming start on this one. Very interesting. God, it's so funny. Oh my God, Steve Von Karma is so much younger. It's so... I think it's really funny. It's just the fact that she's so much shorter than she was before. I mean, now, like, she's the same height as Edgeworth is. And then there's just like, she looks like a younger sibling yelling at like an older brother, like, oh, aren't you just the silliest little goober? Anyway, like for if you enjoy. Subscribe now, become Picky Penguin. Aboard this LP. The days are always sunny, and the vids are always funny. Until next time, guys, stay classy.